Hello guys, good evening. This is Dr.Girish Kulkarni, one of your mentor, Sri Guru Namaha. So today I'll be dealing with the aspect of Kayachikitsa, especially the starting initial points. So we'll be dealing today with Kayachikitsa's this one, Shatkriya Kala. I'll be your mentor for Kayachikitsa as well as Shalya topics till we get a new Shalya professor or the mentor. Up till that, I'll be taking your classes for this one, Shalya as well as Kayachikitsa. Okay, so in today's aspect, we'll be dealing with the uh, Kriya Kala, that is Shatkriya Kala, which is explained by Susruta Acharya in Sutrasthana, 21st chapter. So first we'll deal with what are the points we are going to uh, this one. What are the points are there that we'll be dealing? Okay, so the main terms what we are dealing here is the meaning of word Kriya Kala. Explanation of each stage of Kriya Kala. Everybody knows in first year, second year, you come across Shad Kriya Kala in first year, physiology, in second year, Rog Nidana, that is in the first parts of Rog Nidana you have come across. But how this Kriya Kala helps in your day-to-day practice as well as how to diagnose your diseases with the help of Shad Kriya Kala. How Charkacharya explained about Nidhana Panchika for diagnosis of disease and treatment aspect. In the same way, Susruta Acharya explained Shatkriya Kalas for the initial assessment of diseases which are occurring in your body or the dosha dhatu, whatever the dushana is there, or dosha dhatu, the vitiation, what it occurs in the body, that in the form of Kriya Kala, he explained very beautifully, Acharya Susruta. So the meaning of the word Kriya Kala, then explanation of each stages of Kriya Kala with one example I'm trying to give. In case you don't get the example properly, you can directly contact me, or you can put the message, you can share your this one doubts or queries on the group on our Ayurveda future Ayurveda group, and then we will discuss on the same thing. Okay. Now, meaning of word Kriya Kala. Kriya means the process. Kala means the duration. So the word Kriya Kala specially denotes a timeline or the window period of opportunity to form a disease, or that opportunity which helps in the disease progression. That is Kriya Kala. Kriya here is a formation or some sort of this what do you call Kriya is nothing but a process, and Kala is a time period. So to produce a disease in your body, some Kriya should be there, and for that Kriya some Kala should be present. So the timeline or the time which is important for progression of a disease from its basic to the up to its complicated stages. So that all will come under this particular one whole thing, that is Kriya Kala. Okay. Now, there are 6 Kriya Kalas explained by Acharya Charaka in Sutrasthana, 21st chapter. Sanchayam cha prakopam cha prasaram sthana sansrayam vyaktim bedam cha yo vetti doshanam sabhavid vishay. So what he explains is the Bishaka or the doctor, one who should knows the Sanchaya Avastha, Prakopa Avastha, Prasara Avastha, Sthana Sansraya Avastha, Vyakti Avastha, and Veda Avastha of the doshas. So these are the 6 stages of dosha vitiation. So once the dosha get vitiated, it enters into the dhatu or malas, and there the dhatu and mala vitiation takes place, and you get the diseases. That is the complete formation of disease when the these doshas enter into dhatu or mala, and it goes up to the 6th kriya kala. Okay. So first kriya kala is tatra sanchitanam khalu doshanam स्तब्धपूर्ण कोष्ठता पीतावबास्ता मंदोष्मता चांगानाम गौरवम आलस्य चय कारण द्वेषश्चेति लिंगानि भवन्ति तत्र प्रथम क्रियाकाला. So Acharya Susruta beautifully explains first topic, that is this one, prathama kriyakala. Okay. Yeah, that is the Tatra Sanchitanam Khulu Doshanam Stabdapurna Kostata Pitavasta Mandoshpata Changanam Gauram Alase Chay Karana Dveshesheti Lingani Bhoti Tatra Prathami Kriyakala. So that when due to Rutucharya or in a Rutukala, when the doshas get uh, disturbed, dosha visheshan takes place, then the first avastha of dosha takes place, that is Sanchaya Avastha. What happens here? When the Vata dosha get Sanchita Avastha means the doshas in its own place they get aggravated. That is called as Sanchaya Avastha. So in that Stabdu Purna Kostata, that is if the Vata dosha gets Sanchaya Avastha in its own place, then it produces Stabdu Purna Kostata, that is fullness of abdomen. Pita Avastha, if the Pitta dosha get Sanchaya in its own place, then the person feels like he's a feeling of Pitta Avastha, that is yellowish discoloration, what the text says. But Pitta Avastha here, the symptoms of Pitta dosha, that is, if you consider the symptoms of Pitta dosha, the gunas of Pitta, that is, Pitte Mandoanila Shitam Prabhahani. So, what the Prabha is there, that Hani takes place, Mandoanila takes place, that is, appetite get reduces like that. So, Mandoshmata here, little bit the patient will be having feverish, sorry, not feverish, that is, it is feverish. The patient feels somewhat heat in his body, that is Mandoshmata. Cha Anganam. So, along with this, in their own respective places. Changanam means in their own respective places. And when the kapha get aggravates, that is when the kapha sanchaya takes place, then it produces gaurava alasya chaya karana dvesha. Means here the metabolic disturbance takes place. Dvesha sthiti means anadvesha, that the patient doesn't want to eat properly because of heaviness of the abdomen or due to the improper digestion and all. Lingani bhavanti. Linga here are the symptoms. What they explain, the upper shloka explains different types of this one. Lakshanas has been explained. That is lingani bhavanti. This occurs in first Kriya Kala. Okay. So in this first phase of dosha dushti, where the dosha said have accumulated and stagnated at its own place instead of freely circulating, and this is called as sanchaya avastha. The nidhanas like atiguru, pitta, pittanna sevana, amla and lavana rasa sevana, dadi sevana, etc. factors lead to agni mandya. The agni mandya and amutpati obstruct the srotas and aggravates the three doshas. Next, second Kriyakala, that is Dvitiya Kriyakala. Tesham Prakopat Kostato the Sancharanam Amalika Pipasa Paridaha Anna Dvesha Rudyo Kleshascha Jayante Tatra Dvitiya Kala. So in Dvitiya Kriyakala, that is Prakopa Avastha. So once the what Acharya Susuta explains is, if the you get idea of Sanchaya Avastha of the doshas in the patient's body, you have to treat it at that time only, then the doshas will get normalized. If it doesn't get treated, then slowly the doshas will aggravate into the second stage of Kriyakala, that is Prakopa. Prakopa also occurs in its own place only. So at that time, what happens? Kostotoda, that is pricking pain type in the abdomen. Sancharana Amlika Pipasa. So Kostotoda Sancharana means the pain aggravates in the abdomen, it travels whole abdomen, or the whole abdomen get painful like symptom we get. Amalika Pipasa, that is the patient will be having sore belchings or some sort of burning sensation in the chest. Pipasa, on and off, the patient feels to have the thirst. That is that is polypepsia type symptoms. Paridaha, that is the burning sensation in the chest as well as in the abdomen. Annadvesha, the patient doesn't feel to have the food, loss of appetite is there. Hrudaklesha, some sort of heaviness or some sort of painful type of and uneasiness in the chest region. These all symptoms will get arises in the second Kriya Kala, that is the Prakopavastha. So it is a stage in which the doshas get increases and accumulated in its own place, being excited by appropriate nidhanas. Acharya Charaka has mentioned Tridosha's involvement. These Dushta Tridoshas obstructs Vanavata in Sharira, especially Ambuvasrotas, Mutravasrotas, and Svedavasrotas. Sorry, here Murtavasrotas, it has been by spelling mistake, it has been typed. It is Mutravasrotas. Okay, thank you. Then third Kriyakala, Tritiya Kriyakala, that is Prasaravastha. In Prasaravastha, evam Prakupitanam Prasaratam. So after Prakupita Avastha or Prakopavastha, if the Acharya or if the doctors doesn't treat the patient or doesn't get the proper treatment to the patient, then these doshas will increase or aggravate and they will land up into third Kriyakala, that is Prasaravastha, that is Prasaratam. Vayur Vimarga गमन आटोपौ ओषचोष परिदाह धूमायनानि पित्तस्य आरोचक विपाक अंग साद छर्दिश्चेति श्लेष्मणो लिंगानि भवन्ति तत्र तृतीय क्रियाकाला. So in third kriyakala, what happens in this prakupita, in this stage the prakupita doshas leave its own side and start to slowly circulate all over the body, that is prasarata. And in search of Kavaikundata, that is the obstruction in the srotases, Vata gets Prakupita and brings the other doshas along with Rasaraktadi, Jaliya Dhatu to the Bhaya Siras. Okay. Next, Sthana Samsraya, that is fourth Kriya Kala. Evam Prakupitanscha Sharir Pradeshan Nam Gamyah Tatstan Vyadhin Janayanti. ते यदोदर सन्निवेशः कुर्वति तदा गुल्म विद्रुद्य, that is विद्रदि अग्निसाद अंगानां वन्नी सूचिका अतिसार प्रभूतीनां च बस्तिगतां प्रमेह अश्मरी मूत्रघाता मूत्र दोषो प्रभूतीन मेड्रगतां निरुद्ध प्रकश उपदंश शुक दोष प्रभूतिनाम च गुदगतां बगंधर अर्श प्रभूतिनाम च वृषणगतां वृद्धिं च ऊर्ध्वजत्रुगत अस्तु ऊर्ध्वजत्रुतां त्वं मास शोणितश्च शुद्रोगान् कुष्ठानि विसर्पं च मेदोगतां ग्रंथ्य अपच अर्बुद गलगंड अलजी प्रभूतिनां अस्तिगतां विद्रज्ञ विद्रज्ञ शैतां शयी प्रभूतिनां पादगतां स्लिपद वातशोणित वातकंटकः प्रभूतिन सर्वांगगतां ज्वर सर्वांग रोग प्रभूतिन तेषामेव अभिसन्निविष्ठानां पूर्व रूप प्रादुर्भाव तम प्रतिरोग वक्ष्यामः तत्र पूर्व रूपगतेषु चतुर्थ क्रियाकाला. In this, what sthana samsarayavastha Vaiguna already takes place in prasaravastha, and slowly in different areas of the body the disease slowly occurs. Like what, if the patient will get the dosha visheshan, then it produces gulma, vidradi, angas, agni vidradi, agnisada, then visuchika prasad, like in the, especially in the abdomen or in the this one annavasrotas. If it is in the basti, then it produces prameha, ashmari, mutragata, mutra dosha. If it is in medra, then nirudha prakasha, upadamsha, shuka dosha. If it is in anal canal, gudagatan, bagandhara, arsha, etc. In the testicles, vruddhi. In the urdhva jatrugata vibhaga, urdhva jatrugata rogas. If it enters into the shonita or twang masa shonita, that is in the tvacha, mamsa and rakta, then it produces shudra roga, kushta, visarpa like diseases. If it enters into the medogata, then granthi, apacha, arbuda like diseases. If it is asti, Then asti bagna, astichuti, like diseases. If it is enters into pada, then slipada, vata shondita, vata kata, like diseases. If it enters into sarvangagata, then it produces jwara, sarvangaroga, other like symptoms, diseases. So here the roga marga, what bahya roga marga, abhyantara roga marga, madhyama roga marga. So in the same way, if the dosha get vitiated, they enters into the bahya, abhyantara or madhyama roga margas, and they produces these type of diseases. So as there is in Kavaigundi, in Udakava, Svedava, Srotasus, or in Mutra Srotasus, doshas and Jaliya Dhatu get lodged in the Tvacha, Mamsa Pradesha. The symptoms like Ushma Dhavata, Sira Ayana are seen in this stage, which can be considered as Puru Rupa stage also. Panchama Kriya Kala, that is Vekta, where the disease complete formation takes place and the disease vector or it formation takes place and it is seen in the body. So atah urdhva vyadi darshanam vakshamah shofarbudha granthi vidradi visarpa prabhuti nam प्रव्यक्त लक्षणता ज्वरातिसार प्रभृति नाम च तत्र पंचम क्रियाकालः. So in fifth stage, what happens at the sthana samsara stage, dosha sambhursana occurs and it reaches to the vector stage. Vitiated doshas in tvak mamsa pradesha, it in turn vitiates the dosha and dosha at sthanika pradesha and start to produce similar symptoms like siratanutva, etc. According to Upa Snehana Nyaya, the Kleda Srava at Twak Mamsantra Pradesha continues, it further leads to symptoms like Utseda, Gauravata, Anavastitata, etc. Last Kala, that is Bheda Avastha, Shat Kriya Kala, or like sixth Kriya Kala, Atha Urdhva Metesham Audirnanam Vruna Bhava Mapananam, Shashta Kriya Kala, Jwara Atisara Prabhutinam Cha, Dirgha Kalanubandha, Tatra Pratikriya Manena Asadhyatam Upayanti. In this stage, the complete formation of disease along with its complications and its different types can be seen. Because of this, there may be the sadhya asadhyata of the this one or disease can be we can consider. So in this example, if the disease is neglected or not treated due to any cause, it may become chronic or complicated and lead to various complications. So these are the Shatkriya Kalas what we came across in day-to-day practice while treating the patients. Also, we have to see all these different types of dosha, some vitiations, and we have to assess the patient and we have to treat it. So initially, if you diagnose a case with the help of Shatkriya Kala, you can easily treat and you can give a justice to your patients. If any doubts are there, please you can drop your messages or doubts on the WhatsApp, and we'll discuss the same things in future. Thank you very much.